Welcome back. 5 Indian soldiers were killed in a Pakistani attack on an Indian army post along the LOC in Poonch sector of Jammu and Kashmir. 4 soldiers belonged to the 21st Battalion of the Bihar Regiment. 1 was from the Maratha Light Infantry. Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Goa unit condemned the killing of Indian Jawans. They burned effigies of Prime Minister of India and Pakistan.
A group of 10 to 12 soldiers of 21st Battalion of the Bihar Regiment deployed in the sector along with a few from the Maratha Light Infantry Regiment were patrolling the border on Monday night when they were ambushed at Chakandebag by 15 to 16 Pakistani intruders, which included terrorists as well as soldiers of the Pakistani army. The Pakistani soldiers entered the Indian side of the LOC and ambushed an Indian post at Saral late on Monday night. The Indian soldiers were on a border domination exercise when they fired upon at around midnight. Sources say the attack took place between midnight and 1 a.m. Meanwhile, the Goa unit of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha condemned the killing of Indian Jawans.
आजची घटना ही फक्त दुःखद ना तर अत्यंत शोचनीय आणि निंदनीय अशी घटना असा की भारताच्या आमच्या 5 जवानांक भारताची शीम ओपून येयल्ल्या पाकिस्तानच्या 5 अतिरेक्यांनी मारून उडयल्ले आसा रातीच्या काळखांत आणि आमच्या पार्लमेंटान सुद्धा सरकार कांयच हेच्याबद्दल स्टेटमेंट करपाक शकना. सादे पाकिस्तानच्या बद्दल 2 उतरां उलोवपाचे धाडस ते दाखोवपाक शकना आणि कमीत कमी ते इतले सुद्धा सांगपाक शकनात. जर भारतीय जनता पक्षाचे सरकार केंद्र आशिल्ले तर आम्ही तांकां सरळ सांगले आशिल्ले तुमने हमारे 5 मार दिए हम तुम्हारे 50 मार देंगे.
Bureau Report, Prudent.
It is now official. The Directorate of Education has issued circular that education institutions which desire to switch over to full-day school are permitted to do so to ensure 200 infrastructural days and minimum 5.5 infrastructural hours per day. The circular also allows full-day school of 5 days a week, 6 hours a day.
The Education Director issued a circular on Tuesday. The circular states, primary schools can seek exemption for relaxation of extended half an hour for the academic year 2013-14. The education institution which desires to switch over for full-day school are permitted to do so as to ensure 200 instructional days and minimum 5.5 instructional hours per day. And the education institution can also run a full-day school for 5 days a week with 6 hours a day, provided they fulfill 1,100 instructional hours for the academic year. The issue of school timings was discussed with the various stakeholders on 24th of July. Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar for Prudent.
Appointment of State Information Commissioner and Chief Information Commissioner is pending before the government. Writers and social activists gave a memorandum to the governor on Tuesday to expedite the process of appointment of SIC and CIC. However, Iris Rodriguez has questioned selection of Sandesh Prabhudesai as SIC. He has threatened to approach the court if Sandesh is appointed as the SIC.
Writers and social activists met Goa Governor B.V. Vanchu and presented a memorandum to expedite the process of appointing the CIC and 2 SICs.
Wholeheartedly support that decision that the government has finally selected the SICs and the CIC, but we want the appointment to be expedited. So we had gone to the governor with a memorandum to say that we would be very pleased if the appointment takes place soon.
सरकारान जी हाय पावर्ड कमिटी आशिल्ली तांणी जे डिसिजन घेतलां ताका आमचो तेंको आसा, फूल तेंको आसा आनी आमी आज गव्हर्नर साहेबाक मेळपाक आयिल्ले इतले खातीर की जरी तांची ती रेकमेंडेटरी बॉडी आशिल्ल्यान तांणी धाडिल्लें रेकमेंडेशन आमचे कडेन येतलें आनी हांणी तें बेगिनाच बेगीन पास करून धाडचें म्हणटकीच आमकां बेगिनाच बेगीन हे कमिशनर जे वेंचून काडिल्ले आसात ते वावराक लागिल्ले जाय.
But Advocate Iris Rodriguez said the appointment of Sandesh Prabhudesai as SIC would be wrong. He will challenge the appointment if government goes ahead with the recommendation.
The selection of Sandesh Prabhudesai for this post, in the circumstances in which it has been done, the selection is totally wrong. And I am very sure that the governor will not succumb to such pressure of the government and appoint the wrong person, Sandesh Prabhu Desai, in the circumstances in which this whole selection has been done under pressure is totally wrong. And I feel that the Goa governor will uphold the law and not be pressurized to agree to the name of Sandesh Prabhu Desai as the next State Information Commissioner. If this appointment of Sandesh Prabhu Desai goes ahead, we would have to start a legal battle, and the legal battle would be in the courts of law, because we have to take this issue to a logical conclusion, because we cannot allow the government to make high-handed appointments, and high-handed appointment.
More than 1,000 appeals are pending before the commission for hearing, and people have demanded the government to appoint SIC and CIC on priority. Senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with video journalist Omkar Farari and Dinesh Karpe for Prudent.
Robbers desecrated Holy Tabernacle from St. John the Baptist Church in Banauli. This incident occurred in the wee hours of Tuesday. The robber couldn't rob anything from the altar but broke open the Holy Sacrament from the tabernacle. The parish priests suspect this act to be of a non-Goan.
After continuous robberies of temples in the state, a robber tried to desecrate a church on Tuesday. This is the St. John the Baptist Church in Banauli. The robber entered the church and tried to break open the door of the Holy Tabernacle. He destroyed the case of the tabernacle, which is made up of an old traditional wood. Parish priest feels it's an act of a non-Goan.
दार मोडला भितर बॉक्स असले मेटलिक बॉक्स ते त्याच्या वयल्यान दार मेटलिक थोडेशें तेका डिझायन आसता एन्शंटो एंटीक ताका दोन चावी असतात उडन हा ताका एक चावी भितरल्याक दोन चावी असतात त्या बॉक्स उबन केलें ताणें तितून सिबोर आहलो कंटेनर आहलो सिबोर आमचो पवित्र संस्कार आहलो तातूंत ते हालयलें पळय बॉक्स ताणें भितूर कितें गडबड जाला कित्याक आमचे कडून तें हांगाचें कित्याक सी हांगाचे मनीस आमचे मनीस गोंयकार क्रिस्ती हो क्रिस्ती ते जाणात कितें तें भायलो कोण तो
लॉ एंड ऑर्डर म्हणटा तेका मिनींग ना कित्याक दिसाक कितल्यो जाता तिसरो पॉयंट म्हणतो हांवें म्हगे आतां 64 वर्सां जालीं म्हाका एस लिचऱ्यांक चल्ली ना ती लिगोजी येवन हातीस माकी कातून सगळे आमचे कुमन्यांक सगळे घेवन वचप हें आमकां सारकें एक मुण्यापण एकदम आनी सारकें म्हाका दिसता असलें केन्ना ना जालें ना गोंयांत.
Reporter Pratik Parab for Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.